Well, hello again. I'm Stuart Livesey from Total Website Management here in Hervey Bay. And yesterday I talked to you about, or I tried to encourage you to use video for your websites, to promote your websites, video on Facebook, video on YouTube. And today I want to show you how simple it really is. If the photo image looks a bit different to what it was yesterday, it's because I'm actually shooting this on my mobile phone. Not on my mobile phone. Yesterday's was shot on my mobile phone. Today I'm shooting it on my iPad, which is propped up in front of me with a couple of boxes, just convenient boxes that for some stuff that Tony ordered, an electric knife and some other stuff. You'd be surprised at what you can find just lying around your house that you can use to do video with. But today we're going to talk about not finding boxes and propping boxes up. We're going to talk about the equipment that you need to get started. And we need to talk about that because it really is very simple and it's very inexpensive too. So obviously the most important thing you will need is your mobile phone. My iPhone 8, Tony uses an iPhone X. I've also shot video on Samsung and the results have been pretty good. There's one problem with iPhones that you won't get with Android type phones, and that is that there's no, this is he holding the camera up to show you, there's no plug-in up here for a microphone. You either work with a microphone that comes internally with the phone, or you need to get a little adapter which fits in down the bottom here, plugs in there where your recharge cable goes, and it will then have an adapter that will allow a microphone plug to plug in, because the microphones that you'll be using tend to look like this on the other end. Pretty simple standard fitting on a microphone, and we'll be using that. We use that on the microphone that we sometimes record with when there's when I haven't left the adapter somewhere else. So we've started off with a mobile phone. From there we need to go to, we're using it with a tripod because you're not going to be able to prop your mobile phone up against two boxes like I've done here. So you need a very simple piece of equipment, which is this. Costs all of about $4 at the moment. I looked on Google to find out what it could be purchased for, and there are a number of things, but they all do the same thing. Some look slightly different, but they all have a mounting hole here which will screw in to a tripod, and that will hold your camera steady while you're doing your video. These are worth, as I said, I think around $3 or $4. I've seen them up to $12, but you really don't need anything too exotic. It's just the bare essential, and the camera fits in, as you can see there, fits into those brackets and it holds it steady, and this is screwed onto your tripod. Now tripods, well, I'm sure you've all seen camera tripods, and they come in various sizes, and pardon me if I keep looking down, it's because the camera is in a different spot on the iPad compared to the mobile phone. So I'm looking at myself because it helps me know what you can see, so I'm going to try and keep looking up there at the camera. But back to the tripod, and this is about as simple a tripod as you can get. Nice compact little piece that will fit in your pocket. Again, I can't remember what I paid for it, but it wouldn't have been very much. They have extendable legs, extend out so that it can lift the height of the camera up. There's 3 of those. It has a tightening thing there that will tighten the legs so that they stay where you want them to stay. You can then adjust the tilt of the head with a little piece here that I just unscrewed, and you'll see it wobbled over as soon as it got loose. And you just tighten it up when you've got it set to the right amount, the right angle. And this piece here, which is the piece that screws into this gizmo, you set that up, and again, it's a very simple setup. Just sits on top and you're right to go. Now, as I said, microphones. You can use the microphone that's on your phone, and I certainly have done that in the past, and will probably continue to do it in the future. But if you are softly spoken, or there's a lot of things that swallow up the sound around you, then you're going to really need a microphone. And the basic microphone that you would want to use is one that is very simple and will plug into your phone, or as I showed you, through an adapter. And it's this little one here. It's a lavalier microphone, and it's fitted with a tiny little filter here to keep out some of the heavy breathing. And this one pins onto your lapel. You then have the long cord which you plug into your phone, or into the adapter that you can plug into your phone, and you're set to go. It will pick up, if you plug it in where it won't rub against your clothes while you're talking. It will do a great job of picking up the sound for you. And it's I think that's probably, apart from the mobile phone, I think this was the piece that was the most expensive of all the ones that I've shown you so far, and it's probably the most useful. You can get other types of microphones. This, believe it or not, is what's called a shotgun microphone. Looks like that. A shotgun microphone is a specialist microphone to pick up only what's directly in front of the microphone. It doesn't pull in much sound from either side. It's mostly what's in front, and again, it comes fitted with a foam rubber, a piece of foam to protect. So if it is a bit of wind around, a bit of breeze, or for some odd reason you've got it this close to your mouth, you're not going to get all the huffs and puffs that you would without it. But this is mostly used for outdoor use, and again, it plugs straight into your phone. There's no need to worry about cables. It just plugs straight into your phone or into the adapter. But if you're going to use it outdoors, then you really need what's called a dead cat, because outdoors you will always have wind, and the wind can blow, as it blows across this, makes a terribly distracting noise. I'm sure you've heard it plenty of times yourself. So you have what's called a dead cat, which looks pretty much like a dead cat. It has a little hole here that fits over the microphone, and hopefully it will smother the sound of the wind, but not smother your voice so much that you won't be able to be heard. And there you have it. That's all the equipment you need. In fact, you can do without the shotgun mic. You can do without the dead cat. You can even do without the lavalier microphone for your lapel. All you really need is a tripod, the mounting piece that puts your tripod, connects your tripod to your phone, and your mobile phone, and that's it. You can be recording video as soon as that. So you don't need a big outlay in funds. You'll have your microphone, $4 for that, maybe 10 for that, I think, if that. So what's that, $14, and your mobile phone, and away you go. You're on your way to recording video that will go a great way towards selling your business, your products, your services to the people who want to buy them. And if you can't get started now, then you'll never get started. It's simple, it's easy to set up and start and do, and transferring a video from your tablet or your iPhone to Facebook and YouTube is simple too. So there's no excuse not to do it. Just overcome those nervous flutters and start promoting your business online with video. It's simple. But if you have problems, come and talk to Tony and I at Total Website Management. We're always more than willing to help you get started, and I'll learn yet to look at that microphone. So I hope you've found that useful, and I hope you'll be back for another one next time here from Total Website Management. Thanks for watching.